tall gun tree. Oh, that cold wind's blowing, singing low and free. But the peace out in that silence is the sweetest song to me. 'Cause we love Tasmania, and that's why we live here. Yeah, we love Tasmania. Got the blues, but we don't care. Every sunrise on the water makes the whole world disappear. From Cradle Mountain to the Franklin shore, you leave this land one time, you'll come running back for more. Wild hearts, wild places, and skies forever clear. Yeah, this island holds our stories, and it holds us year to year. So pour another coffee, watch the clouds drift low and wide. Yeah, pour another coffee, let that day roll by in stride. A good life grows slow out here, with the ocean as our guide. We love Tasmania, and that's why we live here. Yeah, we love Tasmania. Every moment feels sincere. This island's got a heartbeat, and it's the one we always hear.
Boom. There you go. I love Tasmania, and this is Radio Jonesy broadcasting from the island of Tasmania, and there's the fancy flag of the island. And how are we all going out there? G'day, kids. Good to see you. Tim Mitchell, good to see you. Welcome in. And look at this, Planet Jonesy. Yeah, good to see you, mate. And how's life over there? I'll tell you what, Hobart today is 28 degrees. That's an absolute heat wave. Celsius, and up here we're about 21 or something. UV index alarm, very high. Just finished mowing the lawns, and I am sweating like you would not believe. Yes, anyway, there he is. Yeah, I just like playing that song at the start just to kick it off. And let's look at this. We'll go over to here to the regular. There we go. Look at that. There's the time, the local time, 3:06 p.m. on Friday. So it is g'day. It's Friday. Good to see you, Demoose. Welcome in, and two wonderful members of the channel. There you go, Demoose and Tim. Thank you for doing what you do. We got 5 wonderful souls over at Radio Jonesy and 1 over at Tasmania Island Life. I forgot to say I'm broadcasting on the 2 channels as well. I've got 60 watch hours to get on Tasmania Island Life to get to 4K 32 over in WA. Oh, gee willikers. I do like that song, Tim. Yeah, I wrote, say, 85% of the lyrics, and I put it in a couple of times, and I wasn't happy with it, so I switched it to another program and tweaked it a bit more, and it come out like that. And definitely everyone who hears it from Tasmania absolutely say, where did you get that song? I want to buy it. So, yeah, Demoose, good to see you, mate. And welcome in. Yeah, and my brother from another mother says Planet Jonesy over in the postcode of 6713 It's 32 now in Dampier, WA. Yes, mate, she's warming up. She's 30 odd degrees in Melbourne today, to be honest. I was just looking at my little weather app. Currently says the clouds are coming in. It's cooling down here now. It's down to 18, and you can Queenstown in the middle of the island, up in the mountains, which is usually the coolest part. That's 26 right now in Queenstown. 26. There we go for Queenstown. Swiping it across again. Let's have a look. In Brisbane, it's only 27. So that's in Brisbane. Hobart's cooling down to 24. Why do I have so... Oh, yeah, we've jumped up. We've jumped up to 19. In Burnie. So, and here we go, like South Melbourne, 32 degrees. So, there you go. Sort of summer. Summer is here, baby. Got... hang on, what we got? Well, let's just go back to the chat. Mr. Pest Hunters, welcome in. We got everybody over on Radio Jonesy. So, g'day, guys. And where did I leave off? Here we go. Good evening or morning, everyone, from Pest Hunters Outdoors, mate. It is, as you see, I don't know if it says 3:09 p.m. I'm assuming it does. You see it as my time, not your time. Yeah, man, I've got visitors coming to the house this week for Christmas, staying for a week and a bit. And we've got wonderful, getting all the things being up the shops, getting all the spending a fortune up there and buying some extra stuff and getting more towels, all that sort of standard stuff. And Sivvy just got home. Nice. Oh, yeah, sorry, Jason. I'm hopeless with remembering names. Here we go. I've just mowed the grass, and there is a little bird, blackbird with a yellow-orange beak. Seeing if he can get a feed of worms and bugs. He's going, wow, this grass hasn't been cut in months. And he's 100% correct. Actually, the grass here, which really is weeds, it was nothing. It was just dirt a little while ago. And since I've fenced out the wallabies, it is absolutely going. Everything's growing 100 miles an hour with the heat and the rain that we've been getting. And everyone's being sociable out there, and water levels are going down. Water levels are going down where you are, Tim, are they? We run our electricity on this island with hydro, so we've got catch dams, rivers, and we're killing it. We've just started putting them stupid bloody windmills to top it up, and they're causing chaos. Like, they're putting windmills in places where no people actually go or have been going. It's been like ancient sort of areas where it's very hard to get to, and they've finally made access so they could build these windmills. And they found colonies of devils, Tasmanian devils, that have not been affected. Like down here, there's a disease going around with the devils, and once they get it, they're just about it's pretty hard to fix them. So they found this colony that are all clear and healthy. And what do? They make a track in there so everybody and anyone can go in there now. And so I reckon their downfall is not that far away. Says, and as well as the parrots and the birds and imagine those windmills. Imagine if you're a bird flying around, and the next minute you know where you always fly every year or every summer. these monster windmills are going poof, 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 poof. Yeah, slicing you in two. I'll get off my hobby horse. Oh, massive flooding. Sorry, mate. Sorry to hear that. And the water levels are going down. Well, that's good news. That is good news indeed. Cold weather and flooding. Ugh. Thanks, mate. Hit the thumbs up. Hey, if you get a chance to watch a little bit of Tasmania Island Life at some stage this week, I'm pushing another 60 hours to get to 4K. That's just a cheap little plug. There's a couple of little 20-minute videos of driving around. Have a look at life in Tasmania if you get a chance. Jason, just to big wave fella. Big wave fla. 161. I believe it should be spring there right now. Man, I got sweat coming off this bald head from mowing the grass. I never get sweaty down here. It's usually pretty cool. Had the Victor going. Actually did a pretty good job. My backyard's like a Mount Vesuvius, whatever it's called. My backyard is like the house was built in 1931, and there is you walk up into the location of the house from the street, sort of thing. And then you got a courtyard out the back. Then you got to go up about 4 steps to a little lawn area, which is a garden and lawn. It's quite nice, this little spot. And then you go up another 4 or 5 steps, another retaining wall. And then we've got the fire pit area, and it's really narrow, like about maybe 12 foot wide, and from the outside the fence to side of fence. And then from there onwards, it goes, it's a waste of space. No one's never utilised that land since this house has been here. So I've got sort of plans to fix it up to make it accessible with gardens and stuff. But anyway, that's me just having a simply jam. What are you doing awake this hour of the night, young lady? You should be cuddling up to the boss. What's going on? It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and thanks for coming in, Jan. I have I got 2 wonderful people over at Tasmania Island Live, and I have 6 people over in Radio Jonesy. Why am I broadcasting on 2 when I'm chasing watch hours on Tasmania? I don't know. It's in the stupid system of EV Mux. I just click go live, and it all sort of runs itself. Anyway, Big Wave says, I'm in North Florida. It's 42 Fahrenheit. So, we're around 68 to 72. That's sort of like our sort of standard summer in Fahrenheit. We don't usually get too hot down here. In winter, we don't really get freezing temperatures either, but it's always cool and wet. We get occasional snow locally, and, if you live in a place where there's penguins, the water's going to be cold. So, actually, it's the Christmas parade on tonight at 5 p.m. 5:30 p.m. So in about 2 hours from now, I'll be down in the main street capturing the Christmas parade. I watch it. We can see it from our window out the front, looking down into the city. And I got binoculars and telescopes, and we've always watched that sort of stuff from afar instead of going down into the crowd. But this year's I'm feeling a bit YouTuber-ish. I feel like I should be filming this sort of stuff. So I'll actually go down and see if I can capture it today and just see how we go. Demis is saying hi to Jan. And Jan is saying it's only 10:15, and he's okay. I hear you. You can't knock him for that. He's a hard worker. And thanks for coming in, Jan. I don't mind this time of the day to go live. To be honest with you, this time of the day really suits me, especially on a Friday my time. Sometimes I used to go an hour earlier, from 2 to 4. I'm going to try to go 3 to 4:30. That's my plan on this live, and continuing on in this time slot on one channel only as of the next time next week. I'll only be probably on Radio Jonesy, more than likely, maybe Tasmania. I am not too sure. We will just see how we go. And I can see on the screen, but not into the chat because I'm 2 minutes behind, that my favourite little worker, my favourite little gardener, is listening while I happily work. Are you whistling too? Because it is that season. Yep. Tim saying hi to Jen. Yeah, we've had some interesting things going on in the family. There's been a few operations, a few bit of surgery for a couple. Well, I'll just say one family member, and yeah, it's pretty sad when you especially the festive season. This is the time everyone's planning the gifts giving and the meals, and everyone's sort of planning where they're going to go, or if they're going to bunker down at home and just sort of ride it out and get it over and done with. Ooh, get down to the 20s. Well, there's only one place to be when that's happening. It's either next to the fire or it's snuggled up in bed. Yep, thanks, Demus. I will. All the community groups do their floats, so there'll be obviously right at the end of the parade. They do 2 laps of the city, like the scout groups and the marching bands. Like there's a wonderful Scottish marching band that's based in Burnie. They'll be doing their bagpipes. It's going to be. I really enjoy that. Yes, guess who? And thanks for those emails too, by the way, Shawnee. Absolutely fantastic. And yeah, it's going to be minus 35 here on Saturday. What? Minus? So what happens there? Everything freezes. Jeez. Minus 35. Oh my lordy. I know when I was in Nebraska in 2020, in late January, everything was frozen. So the rivers, the ponds, the lakes, everything around there was just iced up. Even like if it rained or it snowed, and then they didn't get rid of the water off the ground, it just went to ice. So it was very. I've never experienced that. So it was very sort of look out, don't, especially a tourist in America, don't slip, break an arm and end up in hospital. 16 degrees Fahrenheit here. Well, you do live up the top there, Demus. He sure is. Our little town's Christmas parade goes right by our house, man. Now that would be cool. You know what? I was born in a real little town with, say, 1,000 people, and by the time it sort of grew to about 2,000 people, it was a lovely place to sort of grow up when you had your father, then your grandparents, and then you had your dad and his 3 brothers and their family, so all your cousins in that small little community. The Joneses were everywhere, and it was sort of a great way to hang out. Because you're always hanging out with family and cousins. And even when we moved away, just going back, going back for a 3-day trip or a 4-day trip, just going back into town, seeing the family and hanging out. It's just like hanging out with brothers. And now with Facebook, their children, like my cousin's kids, watching them grow up and have their own families and branching out into other little towns, either a bit further away or not many of them stayed in the town, to be honest. That's probably what little towns do to people. They make you want to go out and see the world. And by the way, how's the audio? I haven't set nothing up. No one's saying nothing. So let me just go check the audio. Audio. Yep, everything's clicking right there. Camera. Is the other camera? Where's the other camera? The other camera's not plugged in. She blows. Yes, and we'll get off there so I can see what's going on. We don't celebrate Christmas here. Come on, Jan. Is there a particular festive season you do celebrate? You should see the lights out in front of my house, Jan. Absolutely. The darker it is, the better it looks. I was out the front last night trying to get 2 lights that won't work, trying to get them going. And no, they did not. I did not get them. And Charlie's barking at the back door. He can hear me talking. That means the babysitter inside is not doing her job. That means your skin tries to get frostbite in under 2 minutes outside is off limits. Wow. Yeah, that's cold, Shawnee. You want, like, this is one of my sayings. I know people do like the cold. People do enjoy the snow. People do enjoy, like the seasons, like spring is spring, summer is summer, and winter is winter. Instead of being like in Florida where it's sort of a pleasantry weather system most of the year. So I don't see Shawnee, but hi. Yeah, let me have a look over here on the computer. Yeah, Shawnee's in at, I've got 3 people at Tasmania Island Life, and I'm guessing that's where Shawnee is. And I'm also broadcasting on Radio Jonesy. So why do I do 2 channels? I don't know, Jan. I'm probably going to, this will probably be the last time I'll do the 2 side by side, unless I have big news to share or something in that sort of vein. And also, as the computer, hey? Nah. I said no. Jeez. I said no, but here he is. Hey, buddy. Is that back fence up? Oh, I hope that back fence is up. Hang on. You know when you can't rely on family as babysitters? And when you got a baby who's really a dog and he should be pretty much looking after himself. I'll just check something. Hang on. I will just be right back. Get him his toy? She's just giving Charlie one of the toys I bought him. Children. They're still used, and I'm telling you, 30-year-old children. What can I say? Okay, where are we? Where were we? I was sort of waffling a bit. What are you doing, Charles? Well, man, wait till you see poor little Charlie. Where were we? Okay, I'm way down here somewhere. I've lost my place. Let me just jump back in here and see what's going on. We just had an ice storm. And there is Shawnee saying hi to Simply Jan. Shawnee is on Tasmania Island Live. The channel, there are 2 streams. Yeah, it's like, hey, I really liked, Jan, I really liked your live over with Gary, the Junked at Gems. He needs that little bit of a push, to put a smile on his face. And he didn't have to sort of concentrate too much. And then he said what he wanted to say. He's simulating on Tasmania Island Live. Yes, I'm simulating. Could be streaming. Could be just broadcasting. I don't know what these terms are these days. Now listen, Jan, I've got a few channels, so just once I saw temps at minus 39 with winds at 100, winds with total whiteout conditions where I lived in Iceland. Oh, man. I was watching Simon Wilson, his channel. He was over in, was it Greenland or was it Iceland? I'm not too sure. He was over there somewhere, and you just wonder why people live in those sort of conditions. There's Charlie down at my feet. Yep, you wonder why they live in those conditions. Simon Wilson, that's a good channel. Anybody here watch Simon? He's one of those YouTubers who go to these, autocorrect is my nemesis. I hate it too, Tim, with a vengeance. I really do. And when you voice the text, it doesn't like me. I'm not clear enough for voice to text, apparently. Yes. Hello there, Tim. Yes, and where am I now? 6 minutes behind, chat. Yeah. Here we go. We celebrate Thanksgiving. That's nice, Jan. At Drunken Chef BBQ. Good evening, great and salute. Good, well done, chef. Love your work, brother, and hope everything's well with you and the family. And keep being the great man that you are. And by the way, you'll see a change in the studio very soon too. So keep an eye out on that. It might be a week away, it might be 2 weeks away, or it could be even in the next few days. I hate the cold, so it had the brilliant idea to move to Texas, to Missouri. Okay, Missouri. We were in that middle America there. It's sort of very humid, sticky. Am I correct, Jan? Everyone's saying hi to everyone, which is nice. Is Charlie all healed? No, is the answer to that. Almost, but no. Let me see if I can plug the mystery camera in. And you get to see Charlie. All my ports are full. Why are they full? Well, I need my WN meltdown. Yeah. Hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. Am I back? Hello, what's going on here? OMG. Comments. No. What's going on? Hello, now I gotta work out why the camera won't work. Testing 1, 2, 3. Am I back? OMG, indeed. See if that's working. Oh, you're gonna be chicken. Some reason now that. Why won't the camera work, actually? Let's go to settings. Go to camera, webcam. See what's going on there. Now, yes, is it working indeed? Now that was embarrassing. Yes, everyone's a friend of Gary's. Okay. I'm trying to settings, camera. Okay, now we're back to normality. Well, I apologise for that. That is absolutely. What happened there? I pulled one plug out of the computer, which is not. It was like the camera cable, and the whole system crashed. Everything died on me. So time is 41. Yep, we should be back. Yes, I can't wait to go into the new studio. Let me say that. The new studio. The brand new YouTube studio. What am I in over here, actually? I'm in. Okay. All right. Is Charlie healed? We'll get back to that question. Nearly, and not quite. We tried to let him out and play a bit today, and it just didn't work. He had to. He's laying down at my feet as we speak. So thanks, Tim. I hope you. Let me have a look over here. Wow, the count over here has disappeared. Doesn't tell me who's on. Doesn't tell me that. It tells me nobody is here. That can't be true. I have 50 to 47. I have a 50 and 47-year-old children. And Jan, they're always going to be your children. 50-year-old. My oldest is 37. 36. I could have been adding a year on her. She'll kill me for that. Jonesy, Gary and I are close friends. Linda and I were on a mission to brighten his life. Oh, man. I'm so glad you did. I've been sending him emails too. I don't know if he's told you. I've been talking to him behind the scenes. Yeah, he's sort of been down the dumps. He thought he was getting excited thinking he'll be, like financially stable and be able to do stuff. And that's sort of on the back burner. And but Gary is a cool cat. I've always enjoyed Gary. Also, all Garys seem to be pretty cool, to be honest. Even the ones with a number of 29. Hang on, sorry, Jan, I didn't read that. Oh no, not going to Iceland. With a company with a country named Iceland. Sort of it's a bit off-putting. It just all you do is picture Vikings coming through the mist with their bull horns on their head and ready to go. Jonesy's in a bulldozer today. Bit hard to follow, very noisy, but I'm still here. Thanks, brother. Enjoy your work. You got to be coming to an end shortly. I'm reading the Bluey Veranda Santa 12 Days of Christmas times 2 times a day at the moment. That is very nice. Bluey is really the flavour of the month in our household at the moment. We're very, with a 2-year-old grandson, we're very Bluey orientated. There we go. There's, actually the coin's upside down. Let me spin that around. And I've got 3 parcels awaiting arrival. Shawnee, one's going to be the microscope camera. The daughter is upgrading her computer system. She said I can have her junky old one, or I could spend another few thousand and get one. But man, we've just had the bathroom renovated and we had a leak in the vanity on the side of the wall, and it's run right down the house, the side of the vanity, and the chipboard is expanded, so it's basically, it's got to be fixed by the plumbing company. And I was only just talking to them before I started mowing the grass out the back. They want to do it before Christmas, but we're going to have guests here, so we're saying no. Okay, so that was 13 minutes ago. So maybe there is nobody in the chat. No, it says I got 6 people. Why isn't it working? Why, Delilah? Yes, please work. I see the comments going in on the... it's not coming up on the EV Mux. Let me just refresh. Hide that. Get that back. Comments. Banners. Music. Sorry about that. Hello. Oh, man. What is going on? See where it says Big Wave, Simply Jam. Would you like to talk? Oh, hang on. Go to comments. That is the last comment. And that was ages back. So why is it? Hey, Scott, good to see you, mate. Rumbling with the Broms. Ace is in here too, I see. Sorry. Devil Dog's even here. I don't believe you're here, Devil Dog. You're here under duress. Still working on watch hours for, I got 60 to get, Gary. As of, you know what's been very strange over the last 6 days? Exactly 10 watch hours, exactly every day. It was like the numbers, when the numbers come around. Why is this frozen? Why can't I? Let me just change screens. Let me see if that makes a difference. Okay, let's go up to dynamic. It's why isn't the chat moving along? EV Mux has stopped 17 minutes ago with the comments on the screen. So I'd have to look at my phone to keep up with the comments now. Oof. Why has EV Mux done that to me? How can I hang on, where? I can't even see the comments if anyone's saying something. Yeah, thanks, Gary. I really do appreciate you watching from there. What will you do, Jonesy, when you no longer have to look at your watch hours? I start another channel, Shawnee. Yeah. Glenda is showing nobody is watching her channel, and I know better. Lots of folks are running it. Yeah, but on my phone now, I see there's 6 people in Tasmania Island Live, and still saying there's nobody on the computer on EV Mux. But I did have a computer meltdown a minute ago. Let me just check settings. Go to social comments. Okay, I'll turn that back to say about there. So I'll just turn all them off. Put that there. That there. That there. Go to advanced settings. Show scene numbers. Click scene numbers. Okay. Mute participants in tab before closing. Okay. Okay, so that's all that then. Just put numbers on those. Alrighty then. Oh well, I'll have to. I apologise for this. I'll just have to be reading the chat. All right, we'll start from the bottom. Here on 2 channels. Oh man, so I'm only getting Tasmania Island Live. So if you're chatting over in Radio Jonesy, I do apologise. I can't see your comments. They're just not. EV Mux doesn't want to play nice. speaker's name. Yep. It just does want to play nice. Let's have a look here. I'll just move that across to there and say done and go save. Yeah, this is rather boring live now. Okay. I was seeing it, but it wasn't up to date on being live. I switched to your island channel. Thank you, Scott. Use a dynamic background. Yeah, I was doing that. Let me just go save this button. I just changed my avatar because you know what? Look at that. Tasmania Island Life. This is a dynamic scene, and we'll go up to here. Look at that breeze out the window. Go to comments. Okay, comments are still the same. Not boring, Jonesy. Just need a bunch of mates chatting. Just need a bunch of mates chatting. Well, I got 35 minutes to go. It's probably a good idea. Let me, where are we? Invite guest. Copy that. Hello, hello, hello. Simply Jan. No, here we go. Paste. We've encountered an error. We weren't able to post those comments of the channels Radio Jonesy and Tasmania Island Live. It won't let me post the link. So we've got to do it this way. Copy the link. Go to there. Go to compose. Send a message to myself. Subject is the link. Paste that there. Sign that. Okay, go to my phone. There's always ways around these things. Oh man, this Sheila wants me to just happy, checking if you're happy to it with the attached vanity in order before I order it, minus the mixer. What attached vanity? What's the mixer? I'll go back to there and go. Yes, please go ahead. There you go. Send that. Come back to. Oh, man. Why do these people always upset me? Come back to here. Go over to here. Go to. Get off there. Bang. Go bongo. Go there. Copy that. Come over here. Oh, that didn't work because I'm not a moderator. Oh, you idiot. I don't know. I'm giving up. I am giving up. Switch account. And I do apologise. This is probably my worst live in the history of me being live. And I'm just clicking this to do this. Hit there. View your channel. Go there. Got 7 wonderful people sticking around. Oh man, I am so sorry. Paste. You shouldn't worry about the 0 numbers on top of the EV Max. I'm not worried about any numbers, to be honest. I can't get the chat to run. The chat just froze up 21 minutes ago. That is the last comment from 25 minutes ago. EV Max. Who wants to get EV Max when it doesn't work? If he wants to know, look on YouTube. I am on YouTube, and I do know. I'm just saying the console for EV Max is a piece of work. Eddie could tell me more about the numbers. I reckon he could. Eddie's good with numbers. And numbers he is. And the cuckoo clock's going off. So that means it is just after 4 o'clock. Look at that chat flying. I might be able to read the chat here, actually. Simply Jam, would you like to talk? No, that's the same. Missed your live earlier. Tried to join when I saw it. Thanks, Gary. There you go. Test chat. Ain't coming up, Shawnee. It's coming up here on Facebook. On YouTube, I mean. See if you can join the chat for a test, Shawnee. Just stick on your avatar. Or if anyone wants to come up, we'll give her a quick test. I can keep looking down, so let me go here, go there, go settings. Charlie, play dead, Charlie. Julie. Charlie, want a treat? Do you want a treat, Charlie? Oh. Look at that neck. Poor little fella. That's his new toy. He seems to like it. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be too happy, does he? Ooh. All right. So you got your avatar on, obviously. There you have it. Yep. Wow, look at you.
Hello?
Thanks for coming up for the test run.
Yeah. I'm just technically still working, so don't expect much.
Yeah. No, the chat's not working, but
So you on
but
your
look at
end,
you
the
all rugged
chat
up.
doesn't work? That works, like I can see the chat moving.
It's frozen here on. Yeah, let's get the camera going. Watch this. Camera.
On your end it froze, you say?
Yeah, it's sort of. Just for a stop there.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Yeah, Devil Dog said it's Jonesy's computer.
more than likely. But you know, like I like making Devil Dog the scapegoat. He told me to use EV Mux, so I'm blaming him.
Yes.
So how's your Christmas preparations going along?
We have gone to look at Christmas light shows twice, where you drive around.
Very nice.
We have made Lego
Yep.
ornaments. We
Nice.
did. What did we sang Christmas songs today to see what everyone could remember for lyrics. So this weekend we're
Okay.
gonna make salt dough ornaments.
What sort of ornaments?
Salt dough.
Salt dough. Well, don't worry about putting it in the comments. I'll never see it.
It's no, I'm typing for work. Salt and flour
Anyway.
and water.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Well, it's been a very disastrous life since I went to play with that one button. I went to pull one cable out, and
Yeah.
the whole system just went, no, no, no. Let's just turn you off. Shut off the Wi-Fi. Shut down the camera. Everything went south, bar turning the computer completely off.
Yeah, you've learned now not to do that again.
I've learned I need a new computer.
Well, that new old computer is
So,
going to work real
This will
slick,
be
right?
left alone for me. Well, she reckons. She reckons. My daughter says it's a piece of. She games on it, like she's gaming, talking to people, shooting people, doing all the stuff that gamers do. But she says it's the something to do with AI now on gaming. They need some super duper expensive graphics card or something that she needs. And she says that's put computers up another $1,000. The price wise, you know, when you're going for the bigger models. But
It's terrible. That's terrible.
she said, yeah, it is. But she said you could have yours. Hey, Jerry, good to see you and welcome in, mate. I'm sort of having a bit of a disastrous live. I can't see the chat on the EV Mux. It's just stopped. Yeah, I have to look at my phone, and I was just testing to see if I could get somebody up because I thought the EV Mux was completely dead, but Shawnee jumped in and saved the day.
You know what I saw in the news today, Radio Jonesy? I saw that an Australian skydiver was like, the thing that opens the chute got caught as he was exiting the plane, and so the chute opened and got caught on the wing of the plane, and then his legs hit the wing, and then he was hanging there. It was kind of crazy.
And the Australian could do that.
And he's fine.
What happened to
Everything's
him?
fine. They rescued each other. They made it to the ground. No broken bones.
You know, Mark from the gardening channel.
Self-sufficient me.
Yeah, so that's what happened to him. He was in the army. He jumped out of a plane, parachuting, or whatever you call that, paratrooper, and his arm got stuck in the cables or the cord somehow, and that's what gave him a medical discharge. discharge from the army. Yeah, so Bobby, welcome in, Bobby. Good to see you. And and Jonesy's out of the dozer. He can hear us. Thanks, Jonesy. The computer crashed, and it is. I'm on the computer you're on now is from 2012. Let me say, this computer here I got it for the radio station, and the radio station's been going for at least 12 years. So, and it was a second-hand computer, upgraded when I bought it. Like a computer guy come in and put up like 4 or 5 computers into the radio station, and yeah, we can run this from here. We can use this computer for this. We can do this over here, and yeah, as long as it all works, and it worked great. And for what they were designed for, but now it's just showing its age. Graphics card. And
I had to give a computer back to my job because they were like, "It's old," and I said, "Well, it works just fine. Can I just buy it back from you?" And they never let me. I had to get what I have now. I don't know what they did with the old ones.
yeah, they scrap them, Johnny. Yes. You know, well, we do have our Christmas parade coming up very, very soon this afternoon. Stick around on tour with Radio Jonesy to see that video at some stage tomorrow. You like the video with the kangaroo wallaby hopping down the street while the cruise ship was coming in?
Yes. I showed all the children.
Oh, nice. That's normal day occurrence. Like you'll get in your car and start it up, and they'll hop it from underneath your car. They'll jump out just like stray dogs. They're just everywhere.
My kiddos were trying to
just
figure out
filming
the size. If they were like, "Is it 8 feet tall?" I said, "No, it's a wallaby. I don't think they get that tall."
It's like a bigger than a medium dog, but not like an Alsatian or a German Shepherd. More like a pit bull on steroids.
Because then he goes, "Oh, like a raccoon?" I said, "Bigger than a raccoon, you know."
Yeah. Well, when they're right up in your face and they grunt at you and they snarl, they grunt, they make this weird noise. They're just telling you to rack off, and then like this weird noise. Yes, I can barbecue. Thanks for coming in, Simon. Thank you. The chat is dying on my computer. Apparently it's working everywhere else. Simple Happy Life, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. It is Bobby at Petty Jean River Homestead. Good to see you, mate. Hitting the plane is better than hitting the ground. Yeah, so true. Shirley's trying to look under the desk.
Trying to figure out. Oh, that must go this way. Never mind. Evening walk.
Yes, well, man, this live has gone south a long time ago. So we still have 8 wonderful people in Tasmania Island Live, and I am chasing. I was saying, Shawnee, when I was at 3,890. No, just how I was at 3,000. I was on the number just before I got to. No, I was at 3,900 and say 20. I went for 6. So let's just say I was at 3,000. 3,900, and then I went 3,910, and then the next day I come 3,920, and the next day I went 3,930, the next day I went 3,940. So that's where it's at the moment. It went up in like exactly 10 hours. It can't be right, surely.
That's weird.
I got, I'm writing the numbers down. I said to Mrs., if this comes up again as this number, I reckon they're playing with me. They're holding me back.
Are you losing hours at the same time?
It's like the test. Not on Tasmania Island Life.
Okay.
I'm sort of it's a good month to get there. But on Radio Jonesy, this channel that got monetized recently, all those great, the lives that had the big watch hours, like all those thousands of watch hours have come off. Yeah, so I was very happy to get to that situation before that happened, because I'd be pedaling a bike uphill again, which and by the way, my weight loss channel, you should see that one. Thanks, Ace. Good to see you, and
Yeah.
thanks for
How
dropping
do I
by.
get to that one?
Well, you just gotta find it. My weight loss channel is growing organically, completely organic. Someone doesn't like organic,
I know.
Jerry.
Yes,
I'm not
Jerry.
I'm not talking about farms. I'm just talking about, if people want to come and watch it, they come and watch it. There's no, here's a sticker, come and watch it. There's no, I'm on a live, look at me now, come over and watch it. People have just stumbled on it and they're watching it. It's not going gangbusters, but it has got like a core group of, say, 10 people that come every video and encourage me. Say, you're going great, keep going. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to, and I've got a video too, which I haven't released yet. It's the very first video. It's in there as unlisted. That's the ugly video, the video of me sort of half naked, looking at my stomach and going, ugh, I've got to do something. My body. I remember when I used to be an athlete and all that sort of stuff. So hopefully in 12 months from now, I can utilize that video with the next video of the super duper Superman Radio Jonesy's physique and say, look at all the weight I've lost. And then get like 100,000 views. Yeah, and all from just a simplicity. You don't need a fancy lifestyle. You don't need a fancy gym. You don't need a expensive diets, whatever. You just got to keep moving.
I like a good plan.
Well, it's basically simple. Yeah, the old Weight Watchers thing from way back. Calories in, calories out, or whatever it is. Calories in. What's the other? Kilojoules out. Is that it? Anyway, the Weight Watchers mantra or whatever it was. It was, just count the energy burnt and the kilos in and the weight. The kilojoules going in and the energy. It's just a matter of physics, math, numbers, but it works.
Yeah, there's the whole giving up sugar thing that works, I heard.
Well, we give up sugar probably 3 or 4 years ago. We don't have sugar in the house. There's enough sugar in foods naturally, or we don't put sugar in tea or sugar in coffee, or we give away sugar. We give away, at one stage we give away all breads, all sugar, all pasta, all rice. We give all that away. And weight loss was easy. Weight loss was going great, but my body hated it. I was getting cramps, severely cramping. Doesn't matter how much magnesium I took. Doesn't matter how much advice the doctor gave me to try this and try that. My body was going, this is terrible, and I could not operate. I was getting rib cramps. If anyone's had a cramp in their rib cage, that is like someone stabbing you with a knife. It is extremely painful, and I do not enjoy that. And that's just from reaching and from stretching. And Bobby, you'll have to go live a few times. Schedule a live once a week, Bobby, and work on it, because what is it, 77 watch hours a week, is it? Gets you monetized in 12 months. Is that the math? Something like that.
Because
Yeah,
4,000
77.
hours is what we're trying to figure out.
Yeah,
Divided by
over
52
52 weeks.
76.9.
There you go. See, 77. And what a guess, man. I'm a mathematical genius. I'm a freak of nature. Yeah. So if you can sort of work on a live and a video once a week and try to aim for 70 odd watch hours, you'll get there in 12 months. It's not that difficult. It seems a lot harder than it is, and it seems like it's a long way away. But how quick did your 12 months go, Shawnee? Like, it was enjoyable. It was a journey, and
Yeah.
you finally, both of us seemed to get there, and we did it, and it was.
Yeah, it
Hey,
makes me
Katie's
very
in the
happy.
kitchen. Welcome in. My computer's dying, so I got to read the phone. So thanks for coming in. I can't share the comments. I need more equipment to go live. You can go live on your phone. Your Wi-Fi probably could be the issue, but you can go live on your phone, sitting outside.
So we had to call
You
my
can.
internet company and change it to a lower service to save money. And I
Yeah.
haven't used any streaming services yet to test if I can still even stream well with, I think my internet has changed to the new plan. And so this is the first kind of test of I'm on camera. I don't have my headset on, so the sound's crap, but
Yeah, that sounds all right. But welcome in, Andy, the Odd Collective.
Andy.
He's got 154 subs and 3/8 watch hours. 8 watch hours. Views in 48. Oh, he's got 8-hour views in 48 hours. Andy, you got to speak clearer English or Australian. But yeah, it's interesting. It's just going to be the once I get the third channel to where it is, then I really seriously have to figure out the best way to get ad revenue and stick with those plans. So, and then get the fourth channel monetized next year. I mean.
Which one's the fourth?
Do you think I can do 4 channels, Shawnee? I don't know. Yeah, whichever one grows organically.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's the
I'm
only
gonna say
thing.
organic now for the rest of my life. When you're on YouTube, you got to grow organic.
The only thing you're gonna watch now after being monetized is you have to make either a post or upload content every 6 months to stay monetized. So if you can manage all that, then sure.
I thought it was 3.
Or is
Yeah, I
it
thought it was
3
3 months. I thought
Okay.
it was you had to upload it. Yeah, you got to upload a video of some sort
A post counts.
within a 3-month period. Okay.
Yeah, if you just want to hold on to your monetization and you don't want to make a check every month, that's the bare minimum.
Yeah, because channels do make good money on evergreen videos. So
Yeah.
videos are still getting watched even like 10 years. In my feed, I'm getting videos now like a 3 or 4 year old. I was watching one from the Crockers, Jason Crocker, and it was we had to move. I knew they bought a house, then they moved off their property for their dramas, whatever's going on in their life. But the video was we had to move, and I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking, who's the Sheila he's with? That's not his wife, and they were talking about this and talking about that. And I was fascinated, and I kept watching it for about 20 minutes. And then I hit the information button, and I realised it was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 year old. It was an old one.
Okay.
And it was with his ex. Yeah. Anyway.
Bobby says I got a mouse coming up right next to me. We had a mouse making a nest in an oven at the garden property this week that we discovered, and then caught 3 mice after that.
We got a sick cat. It's not going to be catching too many mice.
It's
Been
sick?
to the vet twice. Yeah, the cat's sick.
I thought it got better.
He's
Uh-oh.
no, he's been there twice now, and he's just, when, like, he doesn't complain. He's just a lovely old cat. He doesn't complain. He doesn't eat much now. He just sort of licks it and looks at it and smells it, and maybe eats a smidgen. Drinks a lot of water. Vet's saying a couple of things is wrong with him, and just give him his best life, sort of thing. And it's sort of like a sad. You see him wasting away. There used to be a big fat cat, and now you can feel his bones.
Yeah, the last update I heard
He's a lover. Like, he come to me before, and yep,
was he was eating medicine, and now he's just gonna.
he's eating them. Yeah, he's taking his medicine. And if I feed him a jelly food, like a fish in jelly, he'll lick the jelly, and he won't eat the fish. So then I gave him chicken, and he ate like a smidgen of chicken, and then that was it. And then I fed him beef, and he started really hoeing into it. And I thought, oh man, it might be just. And then he just stopped. And he doesn't eat that at all. He's back to licking the jelly again, and yeah, he's an old cat. But
My cat's behind me.
yeah, it's like I've never really liked cats in my youth, and I really didn't want this cat in the house at first. And cats do destroy carpets and scratch things, and they're a pain in them. But every now and again, he like he said, he caught a mouse. He'd walking up to you with a big smile on his face and drop it at your feet and say, "Look what I caught." But any mice we see are those big ones hopping out in the street lately. Those big rats. The wallaby.
Is he
Well, I'll tell you what.
20 years old?
Thanks for coming in, Shorty.
Yeah.
No, he's not that. No, he'd be about 13 or 14. We got him from the pound. He was a rescued cat from the pound, and the daughter picked him. So he's had a pretty good life. He's lived in the house. He's never walked outside on green grass here or in any of our houses. He'd look. He put his head out the door and he'd look and he'd go, "No, I ain't going out there." So
We had Turbo in a snowbank the other day.
And did he like it?
Well, he did it to himself. He went out there and then fell in the snowbank, but he hasn't been out since. So I'm not sure he's a fan of winter.
Getting covered in icy cold snow, I probably wouldn't be.
He likes the
cat.
trees, He'll He wants to go in the tree, but you got to go to the snow to get to the tree.
Yeah. All right. Well, I've got to get ready to go down and pick up Mrs. Radio and then get set for the massive, huge festival of the Christmas parade down in town tonight. So that kicks off in an hour from now. So I've got to get changed into my Tasmanian best clothes and get ready to walk around the streets and meet. Oh, I met another person the other day too, out in the street, walking around, filming. I was actually walking around with the camera filming, walking to the shiploads. You know, did you see the video on Tasmania Island Life? The last one? It was driving to Burnie to go shopping. I think that's the title of it. Well, I'm filming away. I got out of the car in the car park and I'm walking down to this shop called Shiploads. And I'm filming away and I got the camera out and I'm walking along talking. And then there was a couple, probably in their 30s, walking with a baby in a pram. And I thought, well, I better turn the camera off and stop filming. And I pressed pause and put the camera down to my side. And the guy looked at me and he said, can I ask, are you Radio Jonesy? Oh, man. I said, yeah, unfortunately, that's correct. You found me. He said, man, I watch your videos. I said, I thought it was you. So I'm sort of walking around town, bright yellow shirt, like I was coming home from work. I don't know. And some guy.
Yay!
He said, oh, watch your stuff. Good work. Keep it up.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah, you win a free sticker, but I didn't say that. But, yeah, slightly off-putting. Like, it's sort of, I don't know, I felt a bit down after it. I thought, oh, God, I can't walk around filming. I want to get one of those cameras that go on the necklace, you know, those ones with like the magnetic one that sticks on your shirt. So when you do walk into shops or around people like today, you can film without looking like you're filming, even though the camera's going to be on. You can sort of capture like organic moments where people are just natural. Everyone's organic. Sorry, Jerry, I'm just taking the piss. But hey, Gandalf.
I wonder if the quality of the video is okay. Are you going to get people motion sick?
It says it's got good. They all say the same. It says it's got good stabilization and it's in 4K.
Okay.
And it's got a 60. It comes with a huge memory card as well. And they're relatively inexpensive, but but the thing is with this, I can't do editing on my video on my computers anyway, so it has to be a package. It's got to be the computer and the camera. Because I got a GoPro. I got a really good GoPro. But everything I've done over the last year is all with this little baby, the Galaxy.
And now you're moving your studio indoors, you say?
Could do. I didn't say where I'm moving it to, but I am moving it.
Okay.
And it's going to have a lovely view.
Oh.
A lovely view of out the front.
It's that little
A lovely view of the water.
bird watching nook?
I'm not saying.
The sunroom?
It could. No, I like the sunroom, but no, I'm barred from. I can't do anything out there. That's that room is actually turned into. Since I bought the dryer, that room is turned into a lovely sitting room. There's certain times of the day when when it's cool and the sun hits that room, it warms up and it's a lovely place to hang out. And you don't need to watch television. You know, sometimes I sit there and just listen to music and watch the world go by, and used to pat the cat on the head because the cat loves that room. But Yeah. Anyway, poor little cat. Hey, I'm gonna have to end it here.
Okay.
So people look you like you have two heads when you're filming out, Jonesy. Yeah, I know. People, you just got to get over it. To be honest, you basically got to go. You know what? Well, I just don't like the idea of walking along like this, walking along going
Mm-hmm.
because it really looks weird when you. If you've got like a GoPro, which is half the size of that, and it's on a stick, you can have it basically here, and it sort of doesn't look as bad. But if you got that one stuck, a guy I work with is a bit of a freak and a bit of a weirdo. And if you're watching this, young Jordan, um, you know who you are. He's got the glasses. He's
Okay.
got the camera glasses.
Yeah.
Have you seen those?
No.
Seen the footage he gets out of that? That's
I've
pretty
never seen
good.
the
Pretty
footage.
cool. Like,
Is it
oh man, yeah. It's not like 100% A class quality, but for him to walk through the shopping center, and if he does a lot of his TikToks and I don't know what Twitch and things like that he's on. But he just say he's walking along like this and he sees some person that he likes, he'll go, "Hooey," and he tells a story, and then he walks. He might even follow that person, and "Honky Tonk" by Donkey Donk by Trace. No, it's not Trace Atkins, or is that? Anyway, if you know that song, you know what he was up to.
okay?
Yes, you'll have to Google that one, Honky Tonk by Donkey Donk. I think it's Trace. Is it Trace Atkins? Or is it the other big unit? Anyway, he's talking about the song's all about a girl walking into the bar, and it's left, 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 right, left, and then the song comes on, and it's all about The song's all about her walking in. I've got 4 lenses on the back of my phone. Wow, I've only got 3. See, I've been using this for over a year, so don't be afraid to do your video editing all on your phone. My editing is not as good as it used to be when I was on the computer. On the phone, it's a bit clunky, but it's still pretty cool. It's got me monetized, so it does work. But I would just like to say, would you like to say anything before we leave? Yes, Trace Atkins. Thanks, Bobby.
Check out my latest video for the week. Gardening won't save you. And then I have a new video coming out tomorrow, and it's sort of a book review. So make sure you are subscribed to Shawnee Grows and remember to grow every day in every way.
That's a great motto, and we'll go. I'll tell you what we'll do, Shawnee. Thanks for popping in, but we'll go out on this live with this wonderful song with some Shawnee Groves funky tunes. What do you reckon? Okay, until we meet again.
Hey there, friends, come join the show. We're digging in the earth where good things grow. From tiny seeds to the food we share, love and sunshine fill the air. Learn what you eat what you grow. Learn as you grow, let the rhythm flow. Grow every day in every way. This is how we garden for a brighter day. Love's and a trowel in hand.
Is the music playing for anybody? Because I don't hear any music playing. I know Gandalf said it's choppy. Simply Jan says, love you, Jonesy. Bobby says, now for the Shawnee show. Did everything just crash over at Jonesy's? It says we're live still. I'm still technically working. So, sorry I'm not very entertaining. Put stuff in the chat and I'll read it to you out loud. People that are here. I don't know how many are here. Ace says no. Gandalf says no music. Okay, yeah, I can't hear any either. It was a really nice attempt, though. It was a great tune. Bye, says Radio Jonesy. I think everything is crashing over there. Waiting for the end live to show up. I can't end it. I don't have any control. Back in the dozer now. Sorry, Shawnee. Let's see. What does he always say? Closing crew? Put that in the chat if you made it this far in the replay. Trying to get those watch hours over here. Happy Thursday, everybody. Friday. My Wi-Fi dropped out at the end. Ah! So now we're just stuck here? Interesting. Yeah, I kind of went through a storm checklist because it's going to be, the high is below 0 all weekend. So we ran all our errands and made sure all our family members had what they needed. So we're not going outside and running vehicles over the weekend because that's when you blow a hose and wreck a water pump and the ticker for your dash breaks, all kinds of stuff. So we're just going to play it easy in the house. Radio Jonesy says I'm on my phone. Bobby says Friday in 19 minutes. Gandalf says it should shut down after you leave. Well, because he's still on panel too. And I know after 2 hours it closes because he's on the free version. Is that true, Radio Jonesy? I have to leave and then the live stream will end? Because you're on panel. Janet says, good evening. Is this live or... Well, it is a live stream that didn't go according to plan at all the whole time. Jan says, it's bedtime for me. Good night, everyone. Stay safe and warm. Ace says, sing, Shawnee. Just kidding. Simon. So you're on for 2 hours? Well, this started an hour and 40 minutes ago. So, I mean, I could keep it going for 20 more minutes so he gets the watch hours while he's gone. Because it'll just shut down automatically because he's got to leave. Jonesy, what do you want me to do? I'm pretty sure I have to stay here. Otherwise, it's just blank until your Wi-Fi comes back on. We're going to make salt dough ornaments this weekend. So make the dough, roll it out a 1/4 inch, put cookie cutters in it, push a straw to make a hole to hang a ribbon in it, bake it for 3 hours. And Simon's laughing. And then after they're dry, we can paint them. I have one kiddo that is very detailed with things. Radio Jonesy's trying to fix it. Okay, well, I'm here. We'll just get you a couple more minutes of time for watch hours. We have set up some tables in the basement. And so it's like Dinosaur World, Diorama, Train, Land, and then Magnetiles on another one. That's been really nice to have them have that space since it is really bad outside. Oh, you're back on camera. So your internet must be good. Gandalf says, I have salt dough ornament and its name is Herb. Aww. There's no sound from Radio Jonesy coming out of the sound thing. Simon says, let me get my other accounts in here to help with the watch time. Yeah! Just let it play for 20 minutes until it ends so he can leave. It'll just close down on its own. Was there some feedback just now? Oh,
Can
hi.
you hear me?
Yes.
I was. My headphones. Yeah, near the mic. I don't do. You gotta be square. Yeah. So, well, do you want me to end it or? Oh, geez, what's going on there? Hello, testing. Can you hear me?
Yes, Gandalf, I get it. Herb, get
Test.
it. Taco, that's the other channel from Simon. Yes, I can hear you. What's up? What do you want to do? Are you just going to leave and let this run out till it closes itself, or do you want to close it now?
Well, I tried to close it, but maybe because my Wi-Fi dropped out, it didn't close. And let's try that song again. So
Yeah, we're
if
still
you
live.
mute your mic,
Yeah, I did before.
you
I'll
mute
do it
your
again.
mic, I'll mute my.
Bobby, no, I didn't see that. There's no music playing. Can anyone hear me? There's no music playing. Is he dancing to nothing? There's no music. No. No music here. And I don't know what you're muted, so what this is awkward. We're just gonna watch Jonesy dance. We just hear Shawnee.
All in hand, we'll turn this patch to a promised land. Tomatoes climbing, peppers in line, patience and water make everything fine. What you eat, what you grow. Learn as you grow, let the rhythm flow. Grow every day in every way. This is how we got it for a brighter day. Compost turning the soils alive. Buzzing bees keep the blooms in drive. Every sprout's a story told of healing hearts and hands of gold. Oh, from garden beds to kitchen plates, nature's timing never waits. Share your harvest, share your song. Together we'll keep growing strong. What you eat. Brighter day. Day. This is how we got it for a brighter day. This is how we got it for a brighter day. What you eat what you grow. Twist, learn as you grow, let the rhythm flow. Twist, grow every day in every way. This is how we got him for a brighter day. Twist, learn what you eat what you grow. Twist, learn as you grow, let the rhythm flow. Twist, this is how we brighten day. This is how we got him for a brighter day. Tight.
Grow, yeah. Grow your own food, yeah. Start it today. Little tips for beginners go a long, long way. Survival gardens rising, companion roots tight. Regenerative soil, keep the future in sight. Build soil and layers, let the microbes feed. Save seed for the kids, that's the gardener's creed. Food webs dancing in the dark below. Eat from the land, let the good life grow. Tell this land what you eat what you grow. grocery roads too. Rain garden soaking up that sky blue. But I'm pollinated. Oh, edible landscape singing all season long. Oh, yeah, plant what you eat what you grow. Let's bubble, hands turn as you grow, let the rhythm flow. Hands grow every day in every way. Hands, this is how we garden for a brighter day. Ba-ba-ba-do-do-do-do-do. Da-ba-da-da-da-da-ma-do. Yeah, 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 yeah,
I like that. Oh. I did like that one.
Yeah, it's different because I don't hear it often because I only have the other two loaded for the
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
it's a bit more a bebop a dooba sort of a
Mhm.
song. But hey, I've got to be somewhere in 9 minutes, so I have to really
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah.
So let me just say thanks everybody for coming in. Make sure you tune in and check out Shawnee Grows. She is a legend and the best, and a fantastic moderator as well. So I'm going to click this button and just see what happens. If it doesn't end, it will end automatically in 9 minutes.
Yep.
So let's just see what happens. Thanks, Shawnee. Love your work.